We're doing it. We're doing the Mattel Winx Club tier list. Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. So a couple of videos ago I said that I would like to do the Mattel Winx Club doll tier list, and some of you said that you would actually like to see it. So I am doing it. It's gonna be a very long video because I have most of my Mattel dolls here with me so that I can show them to you at points as well. I also need you to know that I've been collecting these dolls since they came out, and I started collecting them when I was actually a literal child. So I need you to be really cool about the fact that some of them are not in great condition, because some of them I actually played with my friends, and they were the same dolls I've had since my childhood. And I'm not very good at doll restoration. I've been thinking I should try and get into restoring their hair a little bit, but I'm kind of afraid to do it. And I might not show you some of the ones that I have that aren't in great condition, but I am going to show you some of them, and I need you to be cool about that, okay? Okay, and this is also going to be a biased video. This is a tier list, so your opinions might be different from my opinions. But before we start, I'm also going to tell you what my biases are based on. Obviously, personal preferences, but I will tell you about the things that I usually prefer when it comes to dolls. So something that for me is important when I'm ranking Winx Club dolls is how accurate they are to the show. If the outfit was in the show, then accuracy is definitely important. Whether or not the doll line includes all the characters. Eyelashes. I think eyelashes always elevate a line a little bit. Personal preferences and nostalgia. Now, some of these dolls I own, some of these dolls I have seen in real life, and there are dolls in this tier list that I haven't personally ever seen. I also included the minis and the plushies. I basically included all the Winx products that Mattel has done for toys and dolls, and I used pictures from Delect.net and a Flickr user, WinxStar77, as well as images from a blog called Veni Vidi Dolli. So we're ranking lines here, we're not ranking every individual doll, because then this video would be actually 12 hours long. So we're ranking lines, and if my opinion and your opinion doesn't line up, then that's fine. And also, I know that some of these I haven't personally seen, so I don't have as much information on them as I could, so that affects my bias as well. There are a few things here that I have never seen, but I'll try and do my best to be fair, and let's just get started. I tried to sort of sort them a little bit, but they're not in any sort of perfect order. So here's the tier list. I don't think a lot of stuff will end up in D. If anything, I know a lot of stuff is gonna be in S, because I'm a really huge fan of Mattel Winx Club dolls. And also, this is my first time making a tier list using Tier Maker, so I didn't realize how some of these would cut the images. So first off, we have the Season 1 First Edition Winx Club dolls. And actually, I was trying to find out how this worked, but I think there were definitely several editions of these season one ones as well. Because I've seen the ad where it says that they come with a DVD. But I have Icy from this line, but mine definitely didn't come with a DVD, and mine isn't the Pixie Magic Icy, because the Pixie Magic Icy has eyelashes. And I have two Icies, and neither of them have eyelashes, and one of them I got from a friend, and another one I had in box. I have two of the exact same Icy that I got for the same Christmas. Mine definitely didn't have the DVD, so I think there were versions with the DVD and without the DVD. Now, the Season 1 dolls were never sold in Estonia. This is also the only line that has Brandon and Icy. And the only line where they sell Brandon separately. So we never sold the Season 1 ones, but I also recently got this Season 1 Stella. I bought her used, so she doesn't have shoes anymore. She does have her original skirt, but she doesn't have a top, so I'll just put this dress on her. If you're wondering where this dress is from, it's a custom-made dress for Winx Club doll sizes. So this was actually custom-made by my mom. She's gorgeous. She has little tinsel in her hair, which is something that I absolutely love about this line. Icy has tinsel in her hair as well. I also have Icy from this line. I love that they included Icy in this line. Her skirt, the leather material of her skirt just completely disintegrates over time, and the leather flakes off really, really easily. You basically either have to keep her in a box or like never move her if you don't want the leather to completely fall off. This line also originally had everyone to have 2 outfits. They had wings. They don't have eyelashes, but they have tinsel in their hair, which I think is amazing. First line, it has to go to S tier because it is so amazing. I'm kind of worried that everything's gonna go to S tier, but we will see. Then we have the Save the Dance line. And this was the first line that I ever saw in Estonia, and I believe the first line that actually was sold in Estonia. So, and this line is also where I got my first doll from, and my first doll was the Dance Night Flora. I still have her. I have lost her shoes, but otherwise she still has the little flip phone where she's calling Stella as well. And I actually have a journal entry. This is my journal. I'm very bad at journaling because this is the same journal I've had since 2005, and I still haven't finished it. I like journal every now and again. And I actually have the date when I got this doll. I got this doll on the 7th of June in 2006. So that's when I started collecting Winx Club dolls. This is also a great line. The outfits are super accurate apart from Stella's. I don't know what happened to Stella. Her outfit doesn't look so accurate. Layla or Aisha is also in this line. And she wasn't in the episode that this line is based on, so they're just giving her a random outfit, but I'm glad that she's also in this line. Honestly, a great line. Also, the only line where we in Estonia ever had Tekna. I'm really sad that I didn't get Tekna. I didn't know that Tekna would become so rare. But also, I'm really happy that I got Flora. This is such a great line. It's mostly show accurate apart from Stella. Overall, such a good line. But I think I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's really good, but it's like not actually like perfect. But I also really love it. So like part of me does want to put it in S tier, but then we're just gonna end up putting everything in S tier. Oh, and the wings are also removable for the first line. You can transform them and untransform them. Yeah, let's put the Dance Night in A tier for now. Also, A tier is still like super great. Then there's the fashion pack with these fashions, and I love fashion packs. I think fashion packs are so underrated. I think doll lines need to do more fashion packs. We need fashion packs. I love when doll lines do them, and sadly, I don't have this fashion pack. I would love to have it. Because then you could also basically like pretty much have the Dance Night dolls. And I've also just seen Dance Night Bloom sold nude here. So if I got the fashion pack, I could dress her up. But the fashion pack is so expensive because it has so many outfits. I'm gonna put it in A tier as well. I love this fashion pack. I think it's super nice. I love the clothes. I would buy it if I could for a normal price. Then we have the pajama party line. Now, this line I'm not actually super jazzed about because this line doesn't include Tekna for some reason. This line was sold here. I had a friend who had Bloom from this line, and she is really cute, and the accessories are really cute, but also the outfits aren't so accurate. Winx girls have several pajama party outfits in the show, and these aren't the outfits that they wear. Granted, the pajama outfits that they wear in like season 1 are really casual and maybe don't translate super well into dolls. And they also use them in season 2, and they only get like cooler pajama outfits later. But I am not a huge fan of these outfits, and this doll line is gonna go to B tier. It doesn't include Tekna, it isn't show accurate. It's still cute and nice, but it isn't going anywhere higher than B. Then we have these Sing and Sparkle Winx Club dolls. Another thing that I should mention that I generally love in dolls and that tends to rank them higher for me is gimmickiness. I love gimmicks. I love dolls that light up. I love dolls that change color. I love dolls that sing and dance and whatever. I love that kind of stuff. But this is an Enchantix line, which means that it inherently has to compete with the Glam Magic Enchantix line. And that line is the S tierest of them all. It's basically the most beloved line, I think, by everyone. And in comparison, this Enchantix line pales. It doesn't have Musa, it doesn't have Tekna, it does have Aisha, which I think Aisha looks the best out of all of them. The Enchantix outfits don't look show accurate. I think the wings look nicer in Glam Magic Enchantix, so Mattel has done better in the past. They do have eyelashes, but they just aren't anywhere near as show accurate. They're pretty and they're fun, but I'm actually gonna be controversial and put them in B tier because I think in comparison to Glam Magic Enchantix, they're just so disappointing. Then we have Charmix. I couldn't for some reason find an image of Charmix Winx dolls all together, so we just have Musa and her Charmix here. I have Stella's Charmix, and let me tell you, I got her and I was terrified that I would lose her Charmix, and I lost her Charmix. I was terrified for a good reason. This is the only doll line that has Charmix, the original Charmix transformation, not the Charmix that we think of nowadays because they erased that Charmix. But this is the original Charmix with the little brooches and the little bags. And I still have my Stella's bag, but the Charmix is missing. I do love this line because it has the classic fairy outfits. So it was one of my favorite lines out of the ones that we sold here because they had wings and stuff, but the wings weren't removable like they were in the season 1 set. And the wings were actually really fragile. They were sewn into the outfits, but they would break easily. My Stella's wings, I don't even know if they are still anywhere, but I remember that they broke. The wings broke super easily. The Charmix were super loosable. I almost wish, like, usually removable things are so cool, but in this case, I do almost wish that they had sewn it together with the outfit or just like done a few stitches so that it wouldn't instantly fall off. And for that reason, that line is gonna go to A tier. I love that line, it's great, but it has some practical problems with it. Then we have the sensational dolls. I told you before I love gimmicks, and this is one of my favorite gimmicks. All of them had one unique song. They all had 4 kids' voices. Interestingly, I believe they all had 4 kids' songs, even for the Italian versions of the dolls. They were like there were like English ones and German ones and French ones and Italian ones. In Estonia, we only sold them the English version, but I actually own 2 of these. My first doll of the line was Bloom. The color of her outfit has completely faded. And my second doll from this line was Musa. Now, I love this Musa. I love what they did with her hair. There's never a canonical moment where Musa has her hair down when it's short, so I think it's so cool that they did this. This line also has eyelashes, and this line also has different faces from all of the other lines, and they're also the only dolls that have open mouths because they're singing. It makes sense. This is the only Winx Club line that has open mouths, which I think is so cool and different. And they have eyelashes, they have open mouths, they're gimmicky. I own 2 of them. So you know it's going to S tier. So I still have stages for both of my dolls as well, but neither of the stages work properly anymore. I know that for some people they still work. They have a little magnet in their head, like mouths that activates the singing, and yeah, this is one of my favorite Winx lines. I begged my grandfather to get me the Bloom doll. I was so in love with the doll when I saw it. I still remember it. I was so wowed. Then we have this schoolgirl doll line. So yeah, there are two versions of these dolls, and I actually first thought that hey, I own this line, and then I realized that I don't because I own a later line that's very similar. So this first line that they released only has Bloom, Stella, and Flora, and they have different accessories. And Bloom has the little headband. So this line actually only has Bloom, Stella, and Flora. And I think this is clearly the less better line. Like there's a very similar line later with all of the dolls. This one just has the main three. It is very show accurate and I like the outfits. And they will later re-release this series properly. So I think this one with just the half of the Winx Club goes to see actually because they're missing half the girls and they will do this better later. So they can do it better. Then we have the beach line, which is based on the season 2 episodes where they first get their Charmix, they go to this island with no magic. And I have two dolls from this line. My first and only Aisha doll. I actually wish I had more Aisha dolls. I wanted to get more Aisha dolls when I was in Italy, and I literally did not see a single one. I got a Flora and a Bloom. I would have gotten an Aisha had I seen one. But I think, yeah, I didn't literally see a single one. So this is my only Aisha from that line. They made her hair in sort of two braids, and I instantly took it out because I wanted it to be like it is in the series. But these dolls are very show accurate, and their outfits are very similar to what they actually wear in the series. So I have Aisha from this line, and I also have Musa. And this is the one line that gets a pass for not having Tekna. I was going to complain about it, and then I rewatched that part of the episode. Tekna is literally in her civilian outfit saying that she doesn't sunbathe, and all of the girls in this line come with a sunbathing outfit, so I think it would have been really out of character for Tekna to have a sunbathing outfit when she literally says in the show that she does not sunbathe. So this is the only line where not having Tekna gets a pass, and it is show accurate and it is nice and I really, really love it. And it's somewhere between S and I do really love this line. I have two dolls for it. And my friend also had Flora, and Flora was also gorgeous. I feel like my friend also had like Stella, maybe even. This line was sold here a lot. Am I putting it in S tier? Yes, I think I might. I am really biased towards it. But then I feel like I should put Charmix and Dance Night and all of these. Yeah, we're putting it in A tier. It's staying in A tier. A tier is also like fantastic. Both S and A are so good. And so it's staying there. Flutter Magic is one of my dream lines. I really want to get it. They have fluttering wings, and you can take the wings off, and you just like sort of press the doll's hand next to it, and the wings flutter. The line does only have Bloom, Stella, and Flora, but they do have two outfits, and they do look show accurate and I would really, really want to have it. So again, this one again is like in between A and S for me. I don't personally own it, but it's one of those dolls that I would really, really, really want. I wanna put everything that's in this A tier into S tier. Aside from like the fashion pack, I think the fashion pack can stay in A. Putting a fashion pack into S, as much as I love fashion packs, is a little bit weird. Then we have the magical minis. I have put in here separately the ones that come with stands and the ones that come with like two different outfits or two different little mini figures. I have the little mini figure ones. I have all of them except Tekna because for some reason I guess Tekna was again the one that wasn't really available. These my mom got for me from Finland. They do have this issue where some of the paint comes off pretty easily, but they're really accurate, they're really cute. They're not really comparable to like large Winx Club dolls, but I do really, really love them, so they also definitely go to A tier. And then we have the ones with the stands. These ones only come with one outfit, so I feel like they're a little bit not as amazing, but I think they twirl or something. Like the stand makes them do something, which is pretty cool. My friend has a Musa from this line, I think, but personally I never owned them. I think I'm also gonna put it in A. Then we have the Althea Castle. This is so cool. This is again one of those things that I would have wanted so bad as a kid. And this is the only one where you get the Icy Mini. Icy is exclusive to this Althea Castle. Mm. And I think this is so cool. I think this is the best Althea castle that was ever made, and for that reason it's going to S tier, even though I don't own it, but it's so cool. They have little rooms, it's super show accurate, it's super detailed. I love it. And then we have the ball gown line. The ball gown line is gorgeous. The ball gown line is it's super S tier. It's show accurate. All the characters are represented, and it's one of the most gorgeous outfits in the show. These ball gowns they wear in the show, they look so beautiful in the show, and they have captured these perfectly in doll form. I'm so sad that we never sold them. All of the girls in this line look perfect. They all have eyelashes. It's like the very definition of S tier. They all look so good. I think Stella's outfit looks a lot more pink than it does in the show, which is a shame because Stella is kind of the main character of this arc. And I've never seen them in real life, so maybe I am biased by that as well, but like from all the pictures I have seen, they are so gorgeous. Then we have these shopping girls. This line, I love the outfits. I especially love Stella's outfit. Flora's outfit actually as well. She wears it in the show a lot. I think the other girls... No, Stella wears that outfit in one episode of season 2 as well, actually. And Bloom's outfit is in a lot of promotional pictures, and in the Bloom and in the Winx Club on Tour show there's a very similar outfit. So Bloom's outfit is iconic as well. The outfits are iconic, but there's only 3 girls in this series, so it just can only go to A tier. Then we have the ballerina line. This line is represented in the show. It's there very briefly, only for like a couple of minutes, I think. I don't know if they introduced this line just so they can introduce the dolls, but the dolls do look really show accurate, and I love a good ballerina line. We actually sold these dolls, but I don't have any of them, sadly. They are super cute, so it goes to A tier. Then we have the biker line. I think the biker line is such a bold move on Mattel's part, because usually like biking and motorcycles don't feel like a very girly thing. There is one thing that isn't super show accurate about this, and this is the fact that Musa's hair is short in this line, but it's actually long in the series at this point, and they've again given Musa this short haircuts, which I actually love. Oh, and there are actually 2 different Blooms in this line. I didn't realize. There's a Bloom that comes without a bike, and there's Bloom with a bike. I thought that there would only be a Bloom with a bike. I actually like the biked Bloom better, because I think her outfit is more accurate to the show. This line was sold in Finland, so I have seen it, and also, I don't know if it didn't sell so well, but I also have a Tekna from this line that I got on sale. She was in a sale bin in Finland, and she's super cute. She's my only Tekna with like really short hair, and yeah. She also has the same thing, because some of those parts of their outfits are leathery, so leather is peeling off. The outfits are so accurate, all of the girls are there, the outfits look cool. I think this one goes to A tier as well. If we had the biker Bloom here separately, I think I'd put her in A tier as well. So I'm just gonna say that everything that is in this line goes to A tier. Then we have the back to school, the schoolgirl line with all of the fairies. This one, it's the iconic season 2 outfits. And this is the version from which I also have a Bloom doll of that I got very recently, and so she's in great condition. I got her out of box, but she looks so good. So yeah, I own Bloom from this line, and this line is just great. It's their iconic outfits. It's fantastic. All of the girls are there. It goes to A tier. Then we have Pixie Magic. Pixie Magic has pixies and the fairies in their fairy outfits, and they also have Layla or Aisha. And yeah, this line wasn't sold here, so I don't have personal experiences with them. I do think the pixies look a little bit funky, but I think it's cool. It's also the one other line where Mattel introduced Icy, and this is the only Icy with eyelashes. So I think it's a really, really, really cool line. Really iconic as well, but it also just goes to A tier. Then we have the umbrella line, and I don't know what it is about that line, but I just love that line. I remember seeing it, falling in love with it. I have Musa from that line. This line has the same issue. It has that faux leather. Thankfully, Musa's hasn't flaked much yet. Like, I am never probably taking this outfit off her because I think otherwise her outfit would flake. She also had two pigtails, which are shoe accurate. She has two pigtails in the show as well, but I wanted her hair to be loose, but it is like curled because of the fact that it was in pigtails for so long. And I just love this line. It's show accurate, and I remember seeing these outfits and absolutely loving them. I think Bloom has a blue outfit, which she does have on promotional pictures, but in the show it's pink, and I actually prefer the blue one. Um, and I don't know, I just really love this line. I think I'm actually gonna put this line. Am I gonna put it in S tier? I really, really, really love this line. No, I'm putting it in A tier. I do really, really, really love it, but I'm putting it in A tier still. Then we have the denim line. Another line, you can just tell I just love Mattel Winx Club belts. Another line that I really, really love, but a line that doesn't have Tekna. A line that has Flume, Flora, Stella, Musa, and Aisha, and for some reason it doesn't have Tekna, even though Tekna exists. The Tekna has like official denim outfits. So there are like official artworks of Tekna in denim. So I don't know why they didn't include Tekna, but I have Stella from this line, and she looks absolutely gorgeous. She's one of my favorite Stellas. She is so, so, so gorgeous. And I love this line. This line is great. It gets a few minus points for not having Tekna, but otherwise it goes to 8 here. The disco line, oh my god, I love this line as well. It's so good. The outfits look so fun. They're so show accurate. Stella's dress is different color than it is in the show. I love what you've done with Aisha's hair. I love the bold makeup. I love Musa. Musa in this line looks so, so, so good. I love how accurate Bloom's outfit is. She doesn't have the little beret, but otherwise they have real tights in this line. I wanna put this line in S tier as well. I don't own it, but it's so, so, so good. But I think it still goes to A because it's like very similar to the umbrella line for me, and I'm gonna have to put like a lot of these in A. I'm trying to put like the absolute god tier things into S and just the really, really good things in A. Then we have the engagement set. And this is the second release of Sky, and the only version where he doesn't have the specialist outfit. I do like his outfit in this, but I do think he looks a little bit stone-faced. But I think it's cool that they gave Sky another chance, and this is the only version where his name on the box is actually Sky and not Brandon, because the plot twist was a while ago. I do love this set. This set is really cute. Sky doesn't look as cute as he could, but I would love to own this set. Actually, I think because of the fact that Sky looks kind of derpy in this, actually gonna put this in B. Then we have the Pixie Village, which is apparently one of the rarest things that Mattel ever did. Super hard to get. I've never seen it. And because of this ranking really isn't objective, but I don't feel particularly strongly about this set. I think I can perfectly well live without it. I don't care about it, even if it is super rare. If I sold it, I might even not want it, because I would only want it for the rareness. But I don't care about Pixie Village enough to like really want this set. It's cool that they made it, but I really have like no strong feelings about this the way I do about like pretty much all of the other things in this list. If I sold them in real life, I would buy them instantly. And this is the one thing where I'm like, it's fine, I guess. So I'm putting it in D, and that means that D is it's fine, I guess. Then we have Daphne. No, this Daphne, I have to applaud Mattel for this Daphne. I put her separately. I think she originally she comes with one of the Enchantix line, like she's sold in the same line as one of the Enchantix lines that we will have here so shortly. She is like a separate doll, so I wanted to include her because I think she's so different from the Enchantix dolls in this line. Amazing. I think Mattel did a superior, amazing job with her because she is dead and she's a ghost, and they managed to capture her ghostliness. Her body is translucent, her outfit flows, her mask lights up. She looks like a Winx doll, and she matches the other Winx dolls and has the same body, and she looks like the ethereal ghost. Like Daphne as a character whose design has been designed so differently from the rest of the Winx girls, and the fact that Mattel so perfectly managed to make her into a doll, I am amazed, and I would love to have this doll. I think she's so unique. I love when Mattel does dolls of other characters besides the main Winx girls. I think she's just so well done. She has to go to S tier from from a design perspective alone. Flying Pixies. Yeah, this is the Flying Pixies line. They feature a bracelet where you can throw the pixie. So it does have a gimmick, so that's cool. It's cool to have the pixies as well. Personally, I don't care that much about pixies. Again, one of these things where I'm not even sure if I would really like viscerally want them if I sold them. I am gonna put them in C because I think it is cool to have pixies. These fashion bags. I own all of these fashion bags. They were sold in Finland. They came like with a little paper doll. The blue one with the pants wasn't like a full paper doll, but the other ones were like a full paper doll that had like underwear and you could put the clothes on them. But I own all of these outfits. They're great. The one of the ball gown ones is actually Aisha's ball gown outfit. Um, and all of these outfits are super cute and super great, and I love when they do fashion packs. And some of these have like a little holographic changing image on them, which kind of makes them magical. They're great. They go to A tier. I love them. And then we have these Enchantix ones. These are called the Magic Color Wings. So these were released for the Secret of the Lost Kingdom movie, and this is the third Enchantix line that Mattel ever did. And again, because it has to compare to Glam Magic Enchantix, and nothing really does. There aren't all the fairies in this. There's only 3 of them, and I don't think the wings look as cool as they do with Glam Magic Enchantix. There are gimmicks. They do seem to have eyelashes, so that's cool, but I think they aren't. Actually, the outfits, I think, look better than the Sing and Sparkle ones did. Like, the Sing and Sparkle Bloom outfit just looks so bad. It's like one color. There isn't even the green that Bloom has in her dress. Just even Stella's like with the large dots. What were they doing? Okay, so I do think that these are better than the Sing and Sparkle ones, but they're still not like as good as Glam Magic Enchantix. So I'm putting them in A tier. I already know where I'm putting Glam Magic Enchantix. So then we have a Kiko blush. I wanted to bring out a Kiko blush separately because I think Kiko is iconic. Kiko has been by Bloom's side since season 1, and I think that blush looks good and show accurate, and I'm putting it in A tier. Then we have the Magic Kisses Pixies. Now, I actually own Piff from this, and I think Piff looks the best in this line because Piff doesn't have hair. Usually I hate when dolls don't have hair, but these pixies are so tiny that the hair looks kind of messy and weird on them based on what I've seen. I do only have Piff. They can use the lip gloss that they come with like a little bit. The wings come off and there's lip gloss inside, so there is a gimmick. I think they look cute. I think they look pretty show accurate, and I do own one of them, so I'm actually gonna put these a lot higher than the other pixies. I also think they look better. So yeah, I'm putting these in A tier. Then we have the Regal Lights series. this series has the dresses from the end of the movie, and I do think that these dresses at the end of the movie, they are the best ball gowns the Winx have ever worn. Like the Oracular outfits are by far superior, so even the base material they have to work with isn't as great. But this line only includes Bloom, Stella, Flora, and Aisha, so there's no Tekna or Musa, despite the fact that they have official canonical outfits for this scene. And I also just think that the ball gowns aren't as amazing. I also think the eyelashes look weird on these specific dolls. Their faces don't look as proportionate for some reason. They do light up and they are cool, but I'm not actually that huge of a fan of this line, so I think I'm gonna put it in B. Then we have the Pixie Magic Wand. This wand you can put a pixie inside and spin and light up, and the pixie sound will play. And it comes with, I think, Livy and Clem. And it also works with other pixies in the doll assortment. So that's cool. So it works with the Pixie Magic pixies. It's gimmicky, it's fun, but it doesn't really compare to the dolls. So I'm just gonna put it in C there. Then we have the styling head, the Bloom Magic Makeover styling head. Like, styling heads and dolls are really hard to compare, but I love this Bloom styling head. I think I saw her like once in real life, but she speaks. She has like the 4Kids Bloom voice, and she also does a little kiss, like she does mwah, and her lips move, and I think it's so cool, and I would actually love, love, love to have this Bloom styling head. I think this Bloom styling head is amazing, and it deserves to go to A tier. Then we have the Althea Castle again. I guess I accidentally put it there twice. Then we have Glam Magic Enchantix. I mean, what could you say about Glam Magic Enchantix that hasn't been said? It is the superior Enchantix line. They come with 2 sets of wings that you can remove and put back. They have eyelashes. They are just so gorgeous. I have Tekna here. I bought her retail back when she was sold in stores. These Enchantix outfits are so show accurate. Her hair is soft and in great condition still after years. Her hair is also like really good quality. She has 2 sets of wings. Again, the wings can be removed and put back. The wings are just so detailed. I also have Bloom. I think one of her gloves is missing. Yeah. They have bags, they have brushes, they have little mirrors. They're the S tiers of them all, and I'm so glad to own 2 of them. The Enchantress line is S tier. I don't think anyone will like disagree with me. I don't think this is a hot take. Then we have the Pixies Enchantress line. Pixie Flight. So in this line, there's actually a mistake, and Stella and Flora come with their pixies switched. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you, Dollact, for giving us fun and interesting information. So Mattel made a canonical mistake here that I would be really annoyed at if I was a kid. I think Stella looks the best in this line. Stella looks S tier, but Bloom and Flora don't look quite as good as they look in Glam Magic Enchantix, and there's only 3 of them. So it's not going to S tier. Is it B? Actually, no, it's still A. They still look great, but they just can't go to S tier because there's only 3 of them. Then we have the Very Fabulous Bloom, which is the only large Winx Club doll that Mattel ever did. And I have seen pictures of this doll in real life out of box, and she looks so weird and she looks funky, and I don't think we really needed her. Again, one of these dolls that I'm not even completely sure I would want if I sold her, which is saying something. So she actually goes to D. I'm so sorry. Then there is this Glam Magic Winx Club set with furniture. I'm not actually like over the moon with this furniture. I remember seeing this doll in stores, and she's really cute. She's really pretty. She has wings that you can attach to her, which is cool, but the furniture itself almost doesn't make a full room. She does come with a lot of shoes, which is fun. And she does have like a little mini Enchantix outfit almost. You know, it is a fun set, but it's not like I would die for it. Like, it was also really expensive from what I remember. So I'm gonna put it in B. I think it's fine. I actually like this set a lot more. I think this bloom has eyelashes as well. This is the Magic Water Bloom. And yeah, she does have eyelashes. And oh, I love the outfits that she comes with. Okay, she comes with so many good outfits. And I think she overall just looks better. So I think she's going to 8 here. She doesn't have as much furniture, but I think the stuff she comes with is still cooler. Then we have the Magic Makeover Pixies. And this set is the reason why I'm not sure I should be allowed to rank dolls that I don't own, because I'm gonna put up here a promotional picture of Amore. And then I'm gonna show you the Amore I actually own, which is from this same series. I love her, she's so cute, but she looks so different. She looks like a different doll from a different line. I was actually confused because I saw the promo pictures and I was like, her lip looks so much darker, and yes, her lip does change color, but not that much. I don't think it was that much. And she just looks, isn't me or does she look completely different? Right? Like, I'm not insane. But I actually think this is the coolest pixel line because they would be so cool as like cosplay props. I would love to cosplay Stella. I need to cosplay Stella because they're like the complete right size. They're like a pixie for you thing. And unlike the rest of the makeup line, these are actually like full body dolls. They're not just heads. They do come with like little styling hair clips, like Amore has one here, and they also come with wings that you can remove. I have removed my Amore's wings, and they do also light up. I just checked before and mine did light up. Can you see it? It does light up. Yeah, it lights up. So I think these pixies are super cool. You can also put makeup on them by putting like cold water on them, and their lip color and stuff will change. So I actually love these pixies so much. I'm putting them in 8 here. Then we have the pixie pets. We had them in season 2 and then we forgot about them. So the pixie pets go to D tier. I do think they're kind of unnecessary. Then we have the sparkle pixies. This line only has Cheddar, Locket, and Amore, and I think they look kind of weird. These are also apparently really, really rare, but from the Permapics, they don't look as good as the Magic Makeover pixies, and there's only 3 of them. So I'm putting them in C tier. I'm sorry. Like, there's a lot of pixie stuff in the C tier. Then we have the concert dolls. These were only sold in Russia, so I have never seen them. One of the last lines Mattel did. I do like them. I think Musa looks the best out of this line. I don't think they all look as show accurate. Like, I think Simba or Vidi actually did better concert dolls. I do like those. But they're not as good as some of the other. But no, I still like them. Do they go to B or do they go to A? You know what? Let's put them in B. They also gave us Tekna on the back of the box and they didn't give us her for real, so that's the penalty. Now, with this picnic line, they gave us Musa at the back of the box and then didn't give us her for real, but I do really love this line. I think Bloom's outfit specifically looks like a Mattel's attempt at Believix, and I really love Bloom in this line. Flora, similarly. My friend had Stella, I got my friend Stella from this line. I do really, really like this line. I think it's super unfair that they didn't give us the Musa. Am I putting this in B as well? No, I'm putting it in A. I like this one better. I'm sorry, I am biased, but yeah. Then we have the Magic Makeover line that has Aisha, Stella, and Flora. And to my knowledge, this line doesn't do the little kissy thing, or nor does it talk, so it's not as amazing, and I also feel like it's not as iconic as the Bloom one, so I'm just gonna be putting that one in B as well. And that means that we have ranked all of those things, and this is such a long video. So if you have watched the entire thing, first of all, oh my god, thank you so, so much. I don't usually make videos that are extremely long, but this was kind of hard to condense, and I also wanted to show you my own dolls and speak about my own experiences. So I hope that this was interesting for you. If it was, then please make sure to subscribe. I do Winx Club content pretty regularly now. Also, let me know how you feel about this kind of really long content because I did enjoy filming it. Which Winx Club dolls do you have? Let me know that as well. And I'll see you in another video. Bye!